Welcome to Universe Unveiled, the place where humanity's oldest secrets come to life. Today, we're exploring archaeological mysteries that defy history and science, discoveries that baffle even the greatest experts, artifacts that shouldn't exist, and enigmas that make us question everything we know about the past. Who created these relics? How were they made? And what are they hiding? Get ready for a journey filled with unanswered questions. If you're ready to unravel these mysteries, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. Let's get started. Our journey begins in England, on a misty plain steeped in mystery. Stonehenge. This circle of massive stones, built between 3000 and 2000 BC, is one of the world's most famous monuments, but also one of its most enigmatic. Some of the stones weigh up to 50 tons and were transported from over 200 kilometers away. How did a Stone Age society achieve this without modern tools? And more importantly, why? Archaeologists believe Stonehenge was a ceremonial site, possibly an astronomical calendar. The monument aligns with the summer solstice, and the sun rises directly over a specific stone called the heel stone on the longest day of the year. But this explanation doesn't answer all the questions. Who organized this colossal project, and how did they know so much about astronomy? Some theories suggest Stonehenge was a place of healing. Skeletons found in the area show signs of illness, and the stones may have been seen as sources of spiritual energy. Other ideas are more daring. Some claim Stonehenge was built with extraterrestrial help, due to the precision of its alignment and the superhuman effort required to raise the stones. Others believe it's tied to Celtic legends, like the tales of King Arthur and the wizard Merlin, who supposedly used magic to move the stones. Despite years of study, Stonehenge continues to guard its secrets. Who built it, and what does it truly represent? Perhaps the stones will never tell us the truth. Stonehenge leaves us with a millennia-old enigma, but our next mystery takes us to an artifact that defies history itself. We leave the stones of Stonehenge behind and dive into the Aegean Sea, where in 1901, a group of divers made a discovery that changed our view of history: the Antikythera mechanism. Found in a Roman shipwreck from the 1st century BC, this corroded bronze object looked like a jumble of broken gears. But as archaeologists studied it, they realized they were looking at something extraordinary, a device many call the world's first computer. The Antikythera mechanism consists of over 30 intricate gears that rotated to predict eclipses, track planetary movements, and even calculate the cycle of the Olympic Games. It was so advanced that nothing like it was built again until the 14th century, with the first European mechanical clocks. But who created this device, and how did the ancient Greeks possess such sophisticated technology? The precision of the gears is astonishing, suggesting a level of engineering that shouldn't have existed at the time. Some believe the mechanism was the work of a Greek genius, like Archimedes, known for his mechanical inventions. Others suggest the knowledge behind it came from an older scientific tradition, perhaps from the Babylonians, who also studied astronomy. But there are bolder theories. Could the Antikythera mechanism be an artifact left by a lost civilization, like Atlantis? Or did the Greeks have access to a source of knowledge history doesn't record? Despite years of study, we still don't know who built it or how this knowledge was lost for over 1,000 years. The Antikythera mechanism is a reminder that the past may be far more advanced than we imagine, and that we still have much to uncover. The Antikythera mechanism shows us how little we know about the past. But our next mystery takes us to an enigma etched in stone. Now we travel to the Nazca Desert in Peru, where one of the world's most stunning archaeological mysteries awaits: the Nazca Lines. Created between 500 BC and 500 AD by the Nazca culture, these enormous figures and geometric lines cover over 450 square kilometers. They depict animals, like a 93-meter hummingbird and a 46-meter spider, so large that they can only be seen from the sky. But who made these figures, and why? Archaeologists believe the lines were created by removing dark stones from the desert surface, revealing the lighter soil beneath. Some theories suggest the figures had a ceremonial purpose. They may have been pathways for rituals or astronomical markers, as some lines align with constellations and the solstice. Others believe the Nazca used the figures to ask the gods for rain, in a region where drought was common. But the real mystery is why the drawings can only be seen from above. The Nazca had no technology to fly, or did they? Some theorists believe they used hot air balloons made of fabric and heated by fire to oversee the designs. Others go further, suggesting the lines were messages to extraterrestrial beings, a kind of landing strip for visitors from other worlds. This idea gained traction because some figures, like the so-called astronaut, appear to depict humanoids with helmets. To this day, the Nazca lines remain an enigma. How did the Nazca achieve such precision without an aerial view? And who were these figures meant for? The desert holds these answers, whispering mysteries we may never unravel. The Nazca lines leave us looking to the sky for answers, but our next mystery takes us to a place where time itself stood still. Our final stop takes us to southeastern Turkey, where a discovery revolutionized archaeology, Göbekli Tepe. Unearthed in 1994, this site dates back to 9600 BC, making it the oldest temple ever found, thousands of years older than Stonehenge and the pyramids of Egypt. Göbekli Tepe consists of circles of stone pillars, some up to 5 meters tall, decorated with detailed carvings of animals like lions, snakes, and foxes. But who built this place and why? What's most surprising is that Göbekli Tepe was constructed by hunter-gatherers before the advent of agriculture and the first cities. This challenges everything we know about human evolution. How did such a primitive society organize such a complex project? The pillars weigh up to 20 tons and were carved with stone tools, requiring immense collective effort. Some archaeologists believe Göbekli Tepe was a place of worship, perhaps the first temple in human history, where people gathered for religious rituals. But the mystery goes deeper. Why was the site deliberately buried around 8000 BC, as if its creators wanted to hide it? Some suggest it was abandoned due to climate changes, while others believe the rituals performed there became dangerous or forbidden. There are bolder theories. Could Göbekli Tepe have been a meeting point for an advanced civilization, or even a record of a cosmic event, like a comet impact that altered Earth's climate? Carvings of stars and constellations on the pillars fuel this idea. Despite decades of excavations, only 5% of Göbekli Tepe has been explored. What else is hidden beneath the earth? This site could rewrite human history, but its answers remain buried in the past. From the stone circle of Stonehenge, guarding secrets of millennia, to the Antikythera mechanism, an artifact that defies history. From the enigmatic Nazca lines, seemingly speaking to the sky, to Göbekli Tepe, the temple that rewrites the origins of civilization. Our journey through unsolved archaeological mysteries has been a true voyage into the unknown. These enigmas show us that the past is far more complex than we imagine, filled with secrets that continue to challenge us. So, what did you think of these mysteries? Do you think the Nazca lines were messages to extraterrestrials? Or that Göbekli Tepe holds a cosmic secret? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear what intrigued you the most. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. We've got plenty more mysteries to unravel together.